a lot of memories are going to come out of this one, and everyone's been, of course, asking you to talk about this once more.
Yeah, the mongoose bat.
You got to.
I've got a little show and tell.
Wow.
That's the bat that you got there. That mongoose. And it's sort of hard to give it perspective because, you know, for me, I get a lot of questions around this particular product. And I think what's from a playing point of view, that players just go, how is it that you use half a bat? I can remember Dhoni saying, mate, I will give you anything that you want in life not to use this bat. Please do not use this bat. And I said to MS, I said, mate, I've been using this bat in practice for about a year and a half now. And I'm telling you that when it hits the middle of this bat, it goes 20 metres further. That's just the fact. They just disappear off this thing and they go further. And I wasn't really worried about this area of the bat because defensively, you're not there. And it's exactly the same length as a normal bat. So it's not like this bat is longer. It just appears longer because of this extraordinary
because it's shaped a little narrower. Yeah, so that, I mean, you have a look how thick the edges are. I mean, that's literally half my face. You know, it's really, the profile of that bat is enormous. As I said before, I use it extensively in trial. I wasn't just going to, you know, put my franchise at risk and have bad performances. I'd done my homework on this product. I was ready to use it, and I was ready to trade it as well. Is what happened. So sometimes, you know, I'd use it through the middle stages of the match. I wouldn't just come out necessarily and use it straight off the bat if it was steaming a little bit. So this becomes a strategic tool. I mean, I'd love to have this in my own video game. This innovation, you know, like this. You know, for me, cricket should have more product. But in cricket, there's not a lot of innovation. And then when there is innovation, like you hear this argument around, oh, the bats are too big. Well, yeah, but you've still got to hit it. You know, like it's still a cricket ball and it's still a cricket bat. So, now, you know, the outfields are brought in. Well, yeah, don't bring the outfields in then. If that's the case, just keep them as is and keep them. I don't believe that ground should be within the same dimensions. I think it's good to have some oval ground, some longer, straighter. It gets a batsman and it gets the strategy of the game, you know, coming through. And I think it's just it's tiring to see the same product roll out. So if you want to use a bat that weighs 15 kilos, good luck to you. Mine, that product, the Mongoose product, was a step in the right direction. And it was a brave or courageous decision to use it, but I figured that it was going to going to make my game better. And in the couple of occasions that I used it, I just loved it. It was so fun to use. Did any of your teammates try using that as well once you kind of brought it out, Matt?
Yeah, everyone tried it. I think the daunting thing about it though is that when you're standing over the bat, it's a half a bat.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it, and I'd say this to the boys at the time as well, when you think about it, you don't often badly miss-hit the ball. And if you do, well then, you know, bad luck, like you can in normal games. So you sort of got it, your target range. If I grab another bat, I'll grab another bat for a sec, 1 sec. Like when you look at the actual profile of the bat, the majority of the balls are hitting, you know, in that range. You know, like if you go above here, yeah, there might be one or two that got you a bit high on the bat. But when you line up this particular profile with the Mongoose, the majority of those balls are going to hit basically right there.
Yeah.
And there's not too much that's going to hit. And is it that much shorter? Like, that's the thing. Like when you look at and it's exactly the same length.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's not as different as what you think is the point. And you don't have to change your batting position.